Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we could do the trendy Siren Eyes together. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and let's get started. Okay, so if you don't know what the Siren Eyes is, it's pretty much decently straight out wing and then a extended inner corner. Pretty much looks like that. Like that's the vibe. So I'm going to fill in my brows off camera, prime my eyes, and zoom you guys in, and we'll get started. Okay, so I just went ahead and did my brows off camera, and I'm going to do my eye base on camera because I am going to be using tape today, so that way maybe it could be a little bit easier for you guys to obtain this look at home. I did my brows like extra aggressive today, so like ignore that. Okay. So I'm using just, regular clear Scotch tape. Use whatever you have. If you have the tape that's actually meant for your eyes, like cosmetic tape, then you can use that. I took it on the back of my hand and then peeled it off so that way it could get off some of the stickiness. And then I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm doing it from the corner of my eye up towards my temple. I think I'm going to do it out just a little bit more. This part you can judge on how your eye shape is, so just go by that. Still taking it from the corner of my eye outward. I kind of make sure that I press down the edges too, so that way I don't fudge up and it like bleeds underneath the tape. Just going to do the same thing on the other side. I always try to make it match up, but if it doesn't then fully match up, then I don't like really stress about it fully. Okay, so corner of my eye towards the temple. Let's see how that looks first. That's way off. I think honestly my eyes are uneven too, so I think I like that angle better actually. So I'm going to readjust this one. This is why it's like important to like dab it off on the back of your hand so you're not like ripping your skin off every time you do it. I think those look decently even. Let me double check. Yeah, that looks fine. So I took some P. Louise base on the back of my hand and I'm going to start applying that to my eyelid. I'm just going to use my beauty blender. Trying to be careful underneath my brow. But I do want to take it all the way up to the brows so that way we can carve it out and I can conceal my extra brow hairs. I'm letting my brows grow out right now because I've started to notice that like the tails of my brows are getting like very, very sparse. I definitely don't want that. The only bad thing about using a sponge to do this is that it does like soak up your product, but it's like a double-edged sword, because it could soak up the extra product that like you really don't need. So there are a couple of different ways that you can do the outer wing portion. I've seen people do like a more smoky version, which is like a wing liner but like smoked out, or you can do like a straight up harsh liner. I'm not quite sure what direction I'm going to go with mine just yet, but I am going to set my eyelid. Just going to pick up some of my translucent powder. Just tapping this all over the lid, all the way up to the brows. Okie dokie. So I think that's fully set. That glitter is still haunting me, by the way. I had a mental breakdown, so my husband came in here and cleaned it up for me. But it's still, glitter is still freaking everywhere. I think for today, just to keep it simple, I am going to be using the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette. And I'm just going to build up like a basic color in the, what is it called? Crease. So dipping into Vibes. I'm going to start working this in the crease just with like a regular fluffy blending brush. Taking it all the way out to the tape. Going back and forth between the windshield wiper motions and then the circles until I get the desired blend that I want. Bringing it up right here into the head of the eyebrow. Then just using the same brush, I'm going to dip into Bear. And I'm going to plop this all over my lid, mainly focused on the inner, like 1/3 of it. Just to keep this area kind of light and bright, because that seems to be like the trend with these looks. Honestly, this look kind of just reminds me of the fox eye trend. But you tell me in the comments down below, what do you see as the differences between the two? Okay, and from what I can tell, it's optional-ish, I think, on whether or not you want some form of shimmer on the lids. I might take a dash of your golden and just try to apply it in the center. I'm gonna attempt to do it with my finger, but we know that, like, my nails, man, sometimes they just don't allow that to happen. So I'm just gonna look down and try not to swipe or put too much pressure, because I just want like a little bit of dazzle. And just dragging my finger just ever so slightly touching my skin to like blend it over any edges where I don't want it to be like super pigmented. I'm not sure if you guys can even, yeah, you can kind of see it. Okay, that looks super pretty. I'm going to attempt to do my waterline on camera with you guys, but sometimes it's hard and it looks really weird on camera. I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild black pencil that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, sharpened it, and now I'm going to like tight line. This is the color black. Really trying to make sure that I like work it into my lashes, because I'm probably going to use lashes in this look, like fake lashes, and I want them to like blend in. Okay, so it seems back and forth, like half and half, on whether or not people actually also tightline their bottom lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and do mine, because like why not? Or should I wait until I do my bottom? I'm gonna wait until I do my eyeshadow on the bottom, so that way I can smudge it a little bit. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do the winged liner. I'm not very great at winged liner, but you know, at least I'm gonna give myself E for effort. I'm gonna use my KVD tattoo liner in Trooper Black. Then you just kind of like gotta figure out for your eyes where a wing would like fit best. I like using the tape because it kind of shows me where I would like it, you know. As far as lining up here, just line as close as you can to your lash line. You can start off small and then like build it up, rather than trying to do it big and then fucking up and then be like, now what? Now we're going to attempt to extend the inner corner. I am not very good at this at all. Just like that. It actually turned out pretty decent on this side. Whether or not I can get them to match is like gonna be a whole nother fight. So let's start. Once you get the overall shape that you're going for, at least on like this inner corner part, then you can start like thickening up, which is what I'm starting to do. I don't really like how that shape turned out on my right eye, so I'm going to take a Q-tip into my cellar water and I'm going to take it off real quick. Now I'm just going to redraw the inner corner. I'm gonna go ahead and take these tapes off. Hopefully it doesn't hurt. Ow, hurt a little bit. Because I definitely think that they were way too low for my wing. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my base. Okay, so before I set my base or anything, I'm going to work on my lower lash line. I'm going to blend out my creasing, take my penciled liner, and we're going to fill her in. And then we're just going to start running the same color underneath my lash line, which was Vibes. Make sure that there's no creasing, because this will end up setting our under eye. I definitely don't want to set a crease. Kind of feeling like I should have done the liner after I put the color down. Yeah, because it's kind of like transferring my black liner everywhere as I'm like trying to blend. So if you recreate this, definitely do your black liner after. Just gonna take another fluffy brush, like a clean one. I'm gonna pick up Bare, because it is that like soft pink. I can actually like work it in under my eyes, and it just looks like one of those pinky based under eye powders. Trying my best to be gentle, because I am actively setting that under eye concealer as I'm putting this down, and I don't want to like disturb the base of it. I will use setting powder too. I just want to use this to help blend underneath the eye. I guess now we're going to start working on our wing, which is terrifying, but we're going to do it. Just going to take the KVD tattoo liner again, and I'm going to try to follow my lower lash line, but like bring it out just a little bit. Powder I just put on is drying it out. That one actually turned out really good. Pretty proud of myself. We had a little bit of struggle there because it kept drying out because of the powder I just put down, which, like, go figure, you know? Now to get it to match. That's gonna be the struggle. Okay, so I'm gonna call that good enough for now because, like, my liner crapped out in the middle of me doing it. I am going to touch up my bottom waterline. Alright, I'm gonna start knocking off this powder. Oh my goodness, there's glitter all over my face. I'm gonna spray my face to melt all the powders in. I keep sitting on my feet and then they go numb, and then I complain that my feet are numb. I'm not quite sure which lashes I want to use because it needs to be something that's like outer corner heavy. I'm not quite sure if like these lashes like give that fantasy. Maybe. We'll try them. Okay, so that's the lashes on. They don't look the greatest with this look, but I think they look good. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Ignore my lips. They got way out of hand real quick. I had to take it off and reapply multiple times, and I just kind of gave up at this point. Can't really explain to you what's on my lips because it was like constant, like taking things off and putting on new. The only thing that I'm confident that you can probably see is the gloss that I have on top. Is the LA Colors Plump Gloss in the shade Surge. Looks like this. I got it from Dollar Tree. I hope you guys enjoyed this video showing you how to get a siren eye look that is super trendy right now. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And thank you guys so very much for watching. Bye!